Good evening and welcome to the Variable Y Minute with your host, the Variable Y. Tonight's show is going to be pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Like I said, tonight is going to be pretty straightforward and pretty simple. Tomorrow night is the NFL draft. I've gone on record to say in a normal year, I wouldn't watch the NFL draft. Whole lot of talking, not enough action. But I have to say, we've got no sports. So for the first time in maybe not 2 decades, but for the first time in at least a decade, maybe a decade and a half, I'm going to watch the draft probably from beginning to end. So obviously, or at least the first round. I'm not getting past any of that other stuff. I'm sorry, I won't. I can't. I won't. I refuse. So, anywho, so we've got a very simple question for you tonight. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think the Lions at number 3 are going to get Tua? Do you think the Dolphins at number 5 are going to get Tua? Do you think both teams are going to skip on Tua and Tua is going to fall in the draft? If he does, do you think he's going to be a first day pick? Do you think he's going to go in the second round, maybe a little bit later? It doesn't make any sense for him not to go in the first round, but like I told you before, a lot of sports GMs have no idea what they're doing. So, all of that to say, like I said before, I will actually pay attention to the first round of the draft live tomorrow. And I'm sure a lot of you will as well. We're all devoid of sports here, and we're all just grasping at straws. So, which is one of the reasons why you come here. And I thank you for that. So, again, to repeat, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow with Tua? Tua is probably the biggest moving cog in this whole draft. He could fall in at least 3 or 5 and everything will go according to plan. He could go as high as number 2 and that would throw everything off. Or he could drop out of number 5 and that would throw everything off. So again, he is the biggest moving cog in this draft. So what do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow? Let me know. You can let me know here at the Variable Y Minute on YouTube. You can let me know over on Instagram at the Variable Y all together, or you can let me know on Twitter at _variable. Let me know what you guys think. Until then, be safe out there. Again, keep your distance. We'll get through this together. Then you can go back to hugging your loved ones. But for now, we'll just keep a safe distance and we will get through this. Shout out to all of the nurses out there who are handling their business. My cousin, you're doing your thing, little girl. I say little because she is shorter than my child, but she is still out there working very hard to make sure we're all safe, and we appreciate you. All of you other doctors, professionals, nurses, all of you guys, big shout out to you. Big shout out, I'm going to be the first one to say it. Another shout out to all my banking professionals out there, all of you people out there getting the stimulus check. You want the bank to be open now, but don't nobody want to give them a shout out. So shout out to all my bankers out there. You know who you are. You're doing good work too. Thank you so much for making sure that we can get any kind of information we need about the banking so we can keep these lights on and keep doing what we're doing. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Hope you have a wonderful night. Watching the draft tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. See what you guys think. Until then, have a great night, guys. Thank you so much.